Hello. Come in. Now, I know I didn't really invite you into my room. Did Mom say you can come hang out with me? Well, I know I let you in, but... Okay. You know, I don't know what you expect from me. You practically ruined my summer. We were supposed to go on vacation. Greece. And she canceled it. Because of you. You decided to stay with us this summer. You wanted to spend time with your auntie. Yeah, well, your auntie happens to be my mom. And you've been following her around like a lost puppy. I get it. Life has really bit you in the gonads, hasn't it? Between school and the kids not treating you too nice. Yeah, your auntie told me. And your parents on the verge of getting a divorce. You're telling me you had no clue? All the bickering, the fighting, your dad never around. I'm not trying to be insensitive. Do you see my dad anywhere? I'm being relatable. Truly, I am. Anyways, what was I doing? I was relaxing. I was having my me time. Okay. I said that 2 hours ago. I didn't even notice you coming into my room. Well, my me time is 24/7. Especially in the summer, so especially now that I'm not going to Greece. Yeah, so I don't really hang out with little kids. Not to be rude or anything. It's just, not my jam. I mean, just to think I used to be a kid, it kind of nauseates me a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's hard being an only child. Yeah. I'm an only child. Relatable. But let's not be too relatable. Let's face it, you're nothing like me. You're obviously too emotional, It's not healthy. So what does me time mean? Well, I was playing Splatoon. Have you heard of that game? Do you have a Nintendo Switch? Oh, right. Your parents, they don't believe in technology, right? You play outside with the mud and the sticks. Do you miss your neighbor friends? Were they your only friends? eyes. Listen, how about I just, distract you from your sorrows. I don't really know how. I don't really interact with kids, but, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, that's what the ASMR videos say. Yeah. Do you watch those? You watch mukbangs? Okay. Not the same. Not the same. Okay, we can agree to disagree. Agree to disagree, I really don't want to hear people chewing their food. I don't really want to see people eating either. Not my jam. If you like it, cool. Yeah, just follow the fluffy clouds, just follow the fluffy clouds, yes. My dad, well, he comes to visit every now and again. Yeah, there's large gaps, but he's always around when he needs to be. I guess when it really counts. Yeah. But don't worry, your dad's different. I can tell you're like a daddy's little girl, right? Well, good for you. I really wouldn't know, but I see puberty has really struck in thee. No, that's a compliment. It's follow the clouds, yeah. I'm listening. Go on. Tell me your sob story. Tell me your story. Alright. That was the first time. Okay. Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull your hair back. No worries. It's all, it's all part of the plan, more or less. Okay, yeah. I'm totally listening. I'm just gonna clip that back. Clip that back. Okay. Let me just go ahead and grab another clip here. Okay, we're just gonna move your hair away from your face. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you need some personal attention. You really do. Okay, so let me just go ahead and just clean your face a little bit. I'm not using any products. I know how weird your mom is. Okay, don't worry. No, your mom is totally a granola mom. She makes all of her skincare, which, pretty inspiring, actually. But this is just a contact sponge, so it's just water. Calm down. It's all about calming down, Don't take everything so serious. Don't be a Debbie Downer. It takes one to know one. Good one. I'm over here trying to help you, and you're being insulting. Anyways, I guess I deserve that. I guess. Let me go ahead and just help these under eyes. It seems like you've been crying, Well, I know Mom has been doing absolutely everything with you. You've gone shopping pretty much every single day, and don't touch any of my collections, okay? No, I see you eyeing them. Don't. You like my unicorns. I'll show you my unicorns if you promise not to touch anything in my room. And trust me, I can totally tell. I can. Okay. My mom, she's totally into the whole like skincare and the tools and stuff, but my mom is not a girler mom. She buys the good stuff, the expensive stuff. Not saying that what your mom makes isn't good stuff, but you know what I mean. Yeah, she's at Sephora pretty much every single day. But you know that. You've been shopping with her, so I'm pretty sure you've been there as well. Yeah. Well, don't get sucked in. Don't get sucked in. Honestly, you don't really need any of that stuff, especially now. You're 12, right? So, yeah, just skip it all, okay? Let's go ahead and just use this gouache on you, yeah. Okay, let's do that. Just going to scrape the negativity away. Scrape the negativity away. Is that what I was trying to say? Yeah, you wouldn't know. You don't watch that. Okay, well, sorry. Scrape the negativity away. Scrape the negativity away. Scrape the negativity away. Yeah. Let me tell you, the worst part about being human is that we weren't given a handbook, It's hard. I mean, sometimes we have to learn the way of life by just doing, by being, And someone can give you advice, but doesn't mean it's necessarily the right advice for you. So I'm not really one for giving advice, to be honest. That's not my cup of tea. But, yeah, I guess that would be my advice. Just listen to your gut instincts. And, just know that everything will just fall in its place, Life works as it should be, Times will be hard, but there will be other times where it's amazing, Every day isn't going to be hard. Let's do some face combing. We're gonna go. Have you been getting any sleep? And you're sleeping in the master bedroom. So you should be sleeping really nice. I can't believe Mom gave you the master bedroom. Are you like her secret daughter or something? makes me wonder, it really does. Truth is, my mom loves her sister. Probably more than me, so yeah, she'll do anything for her. It's whatever. I'm used to being the last on the totem pole. No, it's okay. I'm used to it, to be honest. I like living in solitude. And Mom, she's more of a social butterfly, you know. So, we are different. Maybe too different. I just rather be in my room half the time. And, she just is always out and about, so we really wouldn't work, you know. Love her, don't get me wrong, but yeah. So, you do know about your parents, right? So, does your dad still live at the house? No, I won't say anything. I'm curious. Well, I'm a little surprised because your mom, she painted a different picture. But I get it. She doesn't want, my mom to worry or anything like that. Yeah. I feel like, and this is just a gut feeling, that they're gonna work things out. Remember, I knew your parents before you knew your parents. And they're absolutely crazy about each other. That's why they pick her. I don't know if it's because they're too much alike or because they're too different. They're kind of like the best of both worlds. And your dad has definitely been around when my dad has not. So I definitely appreciate him for that. Yeah, just think of this summer as just like a time to reflect. And also appreciate the things that probably you didn't appreciate before. That's a big one. Oh, you're not so bad, cousin. You're not so bad. I want to just exfoliate your face a little bit. How does that feel? I love when my mom used to just like run her nails down my face ever so gently, and then she would say, little kitty cat, little kitty cat, little kitty cat, little kitty cat, meow, meow, meow. Now she did that to you. You You should ask her to do it. She'll probably be so surprised. She probably doesn't remember. Or she probably thinks that I forgot. Little kitty cat, little kitty cat, little kitty cat. Meow, meow, meow. Little kitty cat, little kitty cat, little kitty cat. Meow, meow, meow. Little kitty cat, little kitty cat, little kitty cat. Meow, meow. Scratch, 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 scratch. That would definitely make my eyes so heavy, so heavy, so heavy, so heavy, so heavy. Are your eyes getting heavy? I know that they are. You won't admit it, but that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Have you ever tried this? It's a brightener for your under eyes. It's fun. And it's pink. Is your favorite color pink? Oh, I just thought your favorite color was pink because your bedroom is pink. That large suitcase that you bring here is pink. Okay, look up. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. And then we blend, 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 blend. So pretty. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it makes the perfect difference. Yeah. I know, I have so many gadgets and gizmos. Most of them I steal from Mom, of course. Perks, right? Gotta love it. Half the things I don't really know what they're used for, but I just, I make it up. Make it up as I go along. Seems to work out for me. Here, let's roll, roll, roll. Roll, roll, roll. Roll, roll, roll. 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 It's very cool to the touch, right? Yeah, that's what I love about it. Oh, you like my freckles? Actually, most of them are my actual freckles, but I just paint them over, make them a bit deeper with a freckle pen, you know. I'm all about experimenting. Maybe this is a bit too much, but I can give you freckles too. Yeah, you trust me. Oh, this is from Jason Wu. It's the Jason the Freckled Boy faux freckle pen. It actually looks like this, more of a brush. And then we're gonna just find the perfect placement for these freckles. Okay. those little freckles settle in a bit. Okay, let them dry a bit, and then I can tap them. If I tap them a bit too soon, they'll come right off. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. So tell me, who's been bothering you at school? I thought you guys were best friends. So you're telling me ever since that new girl came to the school, she's been acting different? She favors her more. Well, that's not very nice. You know what? You should invite her over here. Yeah. Well, you know she loves me. She thinks I'm your cool cousin. So, invite her, and let's see how she's really gonna act. And then I'll call her out. You think that'll make things worse? It could, but what's the alternative? You're gonna move to a different school. That is not the alternative. We don't run away from our problems. Anyways, she's the one starting the problem. She is the problem. I don't know why everything is such a popularity contest. To be honest, and this may be a bit of a harsh reality, but I'm not really friends with anyone from middle school or high school. I don't talk to any of them. They don't know anything about me. I don't know anything about them. It's just the way of life, you know? We all go our separate ways, different paths. We move out of state. Whatever the case may be. We just change. And most of the time it's for the better, so nothing to be sad about. But we shouldn't overstress about these things. Now, you're not gonna let people walk all over you, call you cool names, put their hands on you. That's what we're not going to allow. And you will let me know if it gets to that point. Right. Let me use the fact that I don't like kids to an advantage. And you're lucky. You're the only kid I like. I know what I said earlier, but things have changed. As I always say, everything will work itself out. Even if we need to give certain situations a gentle push towards the right direction. Like inviting your friend over. Okay? Well, you can think about it. That's fine. Do you like scary movies? Or your parents don't allow you to watch scary movies? We can watch the new was thinking more along the lines of the strangers. Or tarot. No. How about none? Okay, fine. Oh, do you like Big Brother? They're just premiering the new season. No. Your mom's recording it and you're gonna watch it when you get back home. Well, that's sweet. So, you don't want to spoil anything. Okay. We should play some Sims. I know you don't play games. But I'm sure you've heard of The Sims, right? Okay, good. I was gonna say. Yeah, but you never played. Got it. I was watching, and I know you don't have a TikTok or anything, but I was watching a TikTok, many TikToks, about The Sims, and it's these videos where the Sims break the fourth wall. Do you know what that means? It's like watching them go out of character, out of their Sims character, and it's like seeing them. You know what I mean? Like they're looking into your soul. It's beautiful and scary at the same time. Like there's moments where you can catch them like looking at you, like really looking at you. Yeah. And it's really sad when your Sims character gets really old and then they pass away. I saw a bunch of TikToks like that. Yeah. I was definitely crying and crying hard. Because they were showing like flashbacks of the Sims when they were just a baby and a kid and then a teenager and then an adult. Yeah. Another game that we should probably play is Life is Strange. It's a game where you can kind of choose your path, so to speak. So you make certain decisions, and those decisions have consequences. But in this case, it's pretty cool because you have this ability to kind of go back in time and fix things. I know. I wish life was like that too. But in this game, you can pretend, and pretending is fun. Yeah, well, there's another game that's similar where you pick and choose which path you want to take. The Walking Dead. Have you heard of the show? Okay, cool. But in this case, you do not have a special power, so you really have to eat whatever choice you make, and the outcome may be not what you wanted. Clementine is probably my favorite character of all time, like game-wise. I also just love The Walking Dead. We can watch it. I think that's what it's called, right? With Ryan Reynolds. And you can see like an invisible being. What is it? Like a creature of some sort? An invisible friend. Yeah. I don't really know too much about it, but I have heard it made a lot of people cry, so maybe you don't want to cry. I know you don't want to get scared. We'll probably have to watch something happy. Anyways, maybe. I know there are some sad parts as well, but I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Before we forget, let me go ahead and just blend out these freckles. Oh my goodness. Gotta do that. Blend. That way it looks so much more natural, because then it's too stark and it's just obvious. Okay. I think that's good. Yeah. I was gonna use this on you, but it may just wash your freckles away. Wanna try? Okay. Just relax. Just relax. Everything is gonna be just fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay. And you're gonna have an amazing summer. An amazing summer. Never know. Maybe we both have a lot to learn, you know? I'm kind of stuck in my ways, if you haven't already noticed, and I know that I may have seemed a bit sassy, rude, careless, I don't know. But, I'm just very introverted, and I know that's not an excuse, but I just feel like if I just stick to just being by myself, a loner, if you will, I can't get hurt, and I can't get into trouble, so it's the best of both worlds. But you also miss out on a lot of things and a lot of cool people. So I'm glad I gave you a chance. Let's try on some lip glosses. This is the Milk Odyssey lip gloss in Soul Search. This is a light baby pink. Pucker up. That is so pretty. It's the perfect amount of pink because it's still slightly sheer, or else you would look crazy with this color because it's so light. Okay, this next one. This is Globetrot, and this one is also quite sheer. Much more sheer than this one. It actually looks really good on top of the pink, so let's do that. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like that. They smell really good too. The other two are kind of dark, so let me just wipe this. Wipe this away. I mean, this isn't super dark, but this is Trek, my favorite one, I think. Pucker up. That is so pretty. Now, I guess we'll You probably never tried a dark lip product in your life, but first time for everything. This is super dark too. This is Voyage. It's an aubergine. Okay, book out. I love this. This looks so good, especially with your eye color. I love it. Oh yeah, let me show you. I know I promised. I'll show you my unicorn collection. Some of them. Okay. We have this one here. Look at this specimen. So this one is clear. And we have like evergreen trees, like Christmas trees all around. Like a forest. And then we have this little guy on top. I don't know what kind of animal he's supposed to be. It's like a little teddy bear creature, I guess. Very cute, very cute, very cute. I love when they are clear. It's my favorite. Then we have this guy here. This one is really cool and dusty at the same time. But I don't know if you can see that there is tulips inside. Tulips. And it's like this chamber for the tulips. And I'm guessing like the water goes in here. It's cute. Very, very cute. Then we have this one with the pearls. And it's pink. It's like a metallic pink. So this is supposed to be like a gumball machine. Bubble pop. You can see that she has polka dots. I'm guessing this is supposed to be like gumballs as well. So cute. These are technically called Toki Doki. This one is probably my favorite. I love this plant collection. It's so cool. And this plant feels very, very fuzzy. We even have this right here, like the watering bulb. And the vase is so cute. I love everything about this one. The colors, like I love the contrasting colors. It's just so cute. Okay. Then we have this beautiful one, very spring-like with the daisies. We have a daisy hat and a ladybug. And I love how the ears are like petals. So cute. And this is also quite fuzzy. So sweet. And then we have this watermelon one. I love the colors. lastly, but certainly not least, we have this guy. He has wheels. He can do all sorts of things. And I see he has a little friend or foe, who knows, that he has picked up. He's like a robot that can do it all. I can just hear all of the sounds that he makes. Very, very cool. So those are some of my Tokidokis. Maybe I'll show you more before summer ends. And maybe, just maybe, I'll get you a few. Sounds good. And if you don't mind, let me go ahead and just clean up your brows a bit. Let's do the unibrow, okay? We're just gonna scrape, the unibrow. And just clean up the top here. I've been enjoying just kind of making the tops of my brows a bit straighter. And I feel like with these you have much more control. Okay. And I don't really need to pluck anything, so that's good. Now that I made your eyebrows look absolutely amazing, let me go ahead and just brush them up, 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 brush, brush, brush. Perfect. Okay, so let me go ahead and just take off your clips, okay? Perfect, 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 perfect. Excellent. And let me go ahead and cut you some bangs because a fresh look always helps. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. You're gonna look absolutely amazing with a fringe. Absolutely amazing. Trust the process. Trust the process. And we don't want it too perfect. That's why we have a little comb action. Excellent. We want like a layered fringe. You look marvelous. I love it. Okay, well, hopefully I did my job at distracting you. Maybe. And have you decided what is your next adventure? Okay, we can do that.